27th, 2018. You are getting a live view from the International Space Station looking down on the HTV-7, the H-2 transfer vehicle from the Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency, as it approaches the International Space Station for capture today, scheduled around 7 a.m. Central Time. The space station and the HTV-7, called Kounotori, are now over the South Atlantic Ocean, just east off the coast of Argentina, 262 statute miles above the ocean. Looking at a capture time again of 7 a.m. Central Time, just under an hour and a half away. Inside Kounotori, over 10,000 pounds, or 5 tons of supplies, water, spare parts, and experiments, including a new science glove box for investigations and 6 new lithium-ion batteries to upgrade the station's power channels. and confirmation that the arm is in motion. Heading in to capture HTV a little bit early today. Arm is 3.5 meters away from the station, from the HTV, and closing. Two and a half meters away. One and a half meters. 1 meter away from capture. Now over the pin. Capture initiating, contact made. And looking like a good capture.
Houston Station on 2, we see load safe.
Houston copies.
Copy. We have good confirmed capture of the HTV-7 cargo craft, the cargo craft and the space station orbit 251 statute miles above the North Pacific Ocean, 6:34 a.m. Central Time today. Flight controllers in Scuba Japan, clapping. Capture sequence is fully completed. Successful capture of the HTV today. Flight Director Zeb Scoville congratulating flight over in Scuba, Japan, welcoming the HTV and the 5 tons of cargo inside to the International Space Station after a successful capture today. The first contact capture was 6:34 a.m. Central Time, 8:34 p.m. Tokyo Time.
Houston Station on Space to Ground 2, HTV capture is complete. The arm is safe, and I just want to say that we're delighted to see HTV-7 arrive at ISS, thanks to the JAXA teams for working so hard to successfully launch this vehicle in spite of the recent challenges with hardware and weather. Thanks also to CSA and the Canadarm2 for providing the capability to grapple all of our cargo vehicles that carry critical cargo and supplies for the crew on board and ISS. It's always breathtaking for us to see another spacecraft orbiting alongside the space station and join up on this incredible international journey in space.
Station, Houston copies all, and thanks for the words. Congrats again on a successful capture of the 7th HTV, bringing more batteries, racks, and other goodies to the International Space Station. And 筑波の皆さん、Kounotori 7号機の無事到着おめでとうございます。
So some congratulatory words from Commander Drew Feustel for the International Space Station at the controls of the station's robotic arm, working with Serena Anand, Chancellor of NASA, Alexander Gerst of ESA standing by, looking at the telemetry. A successful capture today, 6:34 a.m. Central Time. So a quick overview of today. The HTV cargo craft launched on Saturday, September 22nd. 4.5 days later, it arrived and was captured a little bit early today. They were going to wait for the sun to come up, get some nice view of the HTV of the sunrise, but the external lights of the station provided enough lights, and everything was coordinated early enough where they captured it a little bit early today, 6:34 a.m. Central Time. Inside HTV is 5 tons of equipment and supplies and research experiments, including 6 new lithium-ion batteries that will be swapped out for 12 nickel-hydrogen batteries on some of the station's power channels. Those will be conducted over a series of spacewalks scheduled for some time in Expedition 57. Drew Feustel and Serena Anand Chancellor in the Cupola workstation captured the vehicle today, assisted by ESA astronaut Alexander Gerst looking at some of the telemetry. Flight director was Zeb Scoville, Capcom, Aki Hoshide working with VVO Matt Wilkinson. And of course the teams over at JAXA Mission Control in Tsukuba, Japan. The vehicle was captured a little bit early today, as I said, 6:34 a.m. Central Time, 8:34 p.m. Tokyo Time. With that, we're planning to do our installation coverage just a bit early, a little bit of buffer room just in case everything continues to go even better than planned. We're looking at 9 a.m. Central Time to start going live today for installation coverage. That will be covered on the media channels of nasa.gov/live. That'll wrap up our coverage today. Congratulations to the teams here in Mission Control, of course to the JAXA Mission Controllers in Tsukuba, Japan, and the crew aboard the International Space Station welcoming 5 tons of supplies inside HTV. That wraps up our coverage today. This is Mission Control Houston.